Yo, Mandem podcast episode 215.
I don't know.
We're back.
Yeah,
Nah,
215. It is a
215.
215.
Played.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
sorry.
Sorry. Take it from the top.
Nah. We've done it now, bro. We don't do retakes here, fam.
Action. What we
Let's
saying, boy?
fight it. Nah, man. What's going on, man? Then?
Good, man. Good.
Where you lot been?
Good in morning, man.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks of morning.
I hear that. Yeah,
morning,
nah, I
so-
hear you.
Nah, genuine, yeah. Like, I think it took. I'm saying this because the last episode we recorded was actually on the Euros final. So that was 2 Sundays. Well, yeah, 2 Sundays ago technically. But it took me to about, I think Thursday. I was like myself again. I was low.
Yeah,
man.
I kept
was
on.
seriously low.
Yeah.
I was low.
Yeah. No, I kept on seeing videos and pictures and stuff, and I just kept on thinking like, what could have been?
What if?
It surprisingly, it didn't take me that long because I had the Monday and the Tuesday off after, and I was just
Coincidence or planning for a bit for the.
You know what? It was actually coincidence. Then I realized after that it was the final was actually that Sunday because I for some reason I thought it was like later on. But yeah, surprisingly, yeah, I think maybe the Monday, Tuesday, maybe because I didn't look at much of the fallout afterwards. So I kind of just took my mind off it, did other things, kind of checked in on the usual places that I do for sport. Then outside of that, I was just like, yeah, we lost. Let's just move on, man.
Yeah, I was a little bit like the Monday was just a mess. I went and linked Mike and Sharif at the CAF. And like I don't think I did much work that day. No work was coming in. Like it was just very and I haven't watched it back yet. I said to myself I'd watch it back, but I just couldn't. But I think I'm over it now, man. It's Prem's on the horizon. Transfers are happening. Pre-season games have started, so yeah, it's a thing of the past now.
Hey, look, United fans saying transfers are happening now.
Come on, man. It's been big. Les, you see on the reaction and the fallout, that guy who was wearing the Jaden Marcus Bukayo t-shirt.
Yes.
Premier,
I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, from the
No, it's is it Ted Lasso? Oh no, I think that's the character.
Show, yeah.
That's the
That's
show.
what the show name. Yeah. But the actor, yeah.
I know you have some views on the shirt that he was wearing.
So I guess that was the fallout that was made the biggest news of the 3 boys that missed the pen. But then that came up. It's like I was saying in the group yesterday, I think it was. It just didn't sit when it came out. The time it came out, it just didn't sit right with me. It felt like there was a bit of jumping on a bandwagon.
Absolutely.
The top it made it seem like they were like, it reminded me of like the Trayvon Martin t-shirts and jumpers.
R.I.P.T.
As if they were dead. It's a serious topic, but yeah, it's not that to that level.
Oh, with the names at the front, not just the thing. Okay,
with the names on the front.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying at the time.
Yeah, so that I didn't like that. And then yesterday, one of the boys put his explanation of why he wore that. Wore the t-shirt on.
What did he say? I missed that.
His explanation was, I think it's something that it's an issue that they talk about in the show. I think the show's about football as well. So he was just kind of like raising awareness and showing their support. That's fair, and I'm all for it, and it's appreciative. But it just felt like doing it on I think it was a premiere of the show.
Yeah, I think it was some sort of red carpet.
Yeah, doing it on the premiere of the show, whatever red carpet event it was, it just seemed it seemed cheap for me. Yes, it's going to bring awareness to that, but it's also going to bring awareness to your show.
Yeah, that's
everyone wins, isn't it?
Both things can happen
and
can be true, but something inside tells me the latter takes precedence or almost over the former.
Yeah, I'm not really mad at it, and I think I said at the time, I think most things or a lot of things these days anyway always has like a there's always a mixture involved of, like genuineness, and a bit of
it's deciphering
and a bit of self gain, like
yeah, it's techie, man. It's like it's so hard to see what the truth is.
Yeah,
Like, do you really care, or is this just a good move? And it's like, it's shit.
Yeah,
but the moment that we were watching it. No, I say me, Mike, and Les were together watching. And like as soon as it happened, that was the first thing I said. Two things. To FJ, I was like, racism is back on. It was the first thing I said. I was like, back on. Yeah, fully. And then I was like, it's gonna do one of two things with the guys in this tent. Like it's gonna it could break them, or it's gonna turn them into like absolute monsters. But I guess we shall see. I'm hoping for the latter, innit?
We'll see. They've bounced back. It seems them boys are on holiday. And posted their responses and whatnot, and hopefully they push on. But that T-shirt, when I did first see it, I was like, oh, I don't know, man. it didn't like something inside me made me feel like a bit weird. So, but in hearing his explanation, I kind of understand what he was on. But like Matt said, it's usually like a mixture.
Wait, question, sorry, quickly. We did like I feel like half an episode, probably at the start of the Euros, about wearing the England football jersey. Does anyone feel different about it now, by any chance?
I will answer because I've thought about the actual question that you're asking and in relation to the body. I do now. After, and it's sort of a two-part. So when I think we asked the question, obviously speaking about the shirts, and I remember Dan saying that he never supported it in the past, and I obviously understand the reason, but I was surprised that one, as a football person as much as you are, that you wouldn't have. But me, I've always kind of supported England. If I've got an England shirt, I'd always wear it. But now I understand more so what Dan was saying
beforehand.
And that the boys missing the penalty made it clear as day. And some other things have happened that have made it clear as day, where I'm to the point of, and even outside of football, I'm just to the point of, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like I tried to put myself in their shoes, and if that was me, I'd be thinking, do I want to play for England again? I would, because I love football. And maybe to me, representing my country is very important. But I feel like we're putting on that shirt to get all that slander. What's the point?
That crossed my mind at the time. I was thinking, I wonder if these lot are just going to come out and say, fuck this, I'm not playing for England again. At the time, I was thinking I wouldn't be surprised, but then I probably thought they probably received a lot more encouraging messages. Probably outweighed.
More love than hate.
Yeah. It's always that.
But to answer your question, Rich, wearing an England shirt in the next tournament, I'm gonna think twice. I didn't wear one for this.
World Cup. What are you saying?
I think about it. Depends
how
I feel. But this whole World Cup, this whole tournament, I didn't wear one, but that was for superstitious reasons. Don't know.
What was you gonna say?
What's that? Dan?
What was Rich gonna say?
Oh yeah, I felt like a bit of a mug, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When we was walking out here, I saw this woman on the way in. She looked like, I want to say like mixed race, but kind of older. And on the way out, like I got my English stuff on, innit? Like walking out, everyone's like the energy's low. Everyone's walking out.
The lowest.
She looks at it, she goes, ha ha. She goes, England, ha ha. And I wanted to say, you fucking bitch, like. But I just walked out, and I don't know, man. I just felt like a bit. I mean, like obviously you've lost or whatever. That's whatever. But then the after, as I said, I kind of preempted the aftermath, and I was just like, I feel like a bit of a mug, bro. Like I've been really saying like this team kind of made me feel different. It's made me feel different about the country and all of that. And it's like, fuck, man, has anything changed?
No.
Like, I feel like I've been done. Like,
yeah.
Times have changed, and man pulled the wool over my eyes. It felt like a bit of a cheese, man.
Yeah.
It's a crazy question still. I am kind of the opposite approach. I'm just like, I'm seeing it for what it is. Like, unfortunately, that's tied to football, whatever. But like, a lot of it is like online children, like copying stuff they see on Reddit, 4chan, Twitter.
Yeah.
A lot of it is from people outside of the country.
Yeah. They track that, innit?
Yeah, I know, but a fair lot is from.
Like, I remember them saying they've done some tracking thing.
Which is like disturbing. I think one of them was like a football coach, and his kids receive like free school meals courtesy of Marcus Rashford. But he's
I've seen that. Yeah,
him off. So the irony is like is lost on them. But these are the people that you're dealing with. Like when you look at that level of like intelligence, like your kids are eating because of this guy, and you're racially abusing him, thinking that he's less than you when he's feeding your kids. It's kind of mad. So I just see it for like that. But yeah, you're right, Rich. There was a point where I was like, fuck. They're proving us right again.
Yeah. But to that point, Dan, I like thinking of as if I was Marcus Rashford. If I'm doing all of that and manager's doing that online, like, what the fuck am I doing this for?
They pull the plug. But then it's for
the kids.
And then as Mike said, the reaction, like his mural was like defaced for a few hours. Then the reaction and the love that people showed towards it is encouraging. But no, there was definitely a part of me which is like same old England, which is a shame still.
I'm gonna wear it World Cup though. I'm gonna wear it.
They're wavy as well.
I'm committed.
They're wavy. And a line I keep hearing is, and I keep hearing it from black and white and in between, is like people support the team and they support this bunch of players.
What
it stands for and the people it represents. In some cases, people are like, nah, that's not what they're here for. But they like this team and this group of players, and hopefully they can push on. But disappointing altogether, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely clearly on that side of it. It almost feels like I need to wear like a banner or something that says I support the England team. Because it feels like it feels like to me when I wear it, or like anything I wear, it can be a plain t-shirt. If I don't rate what's on it, I'm not gonna wear it. So with the top, I feel like when you wear it,
it's got to be a decent like.
When you wear it, someone else will feel like, oh yeah, me and you, we're the same. Me and you, we think the same, like all of that, but we don't. Your reasons for wearing it are probably very different to why I'm wearing it. So for me, it's like I want to support the team, but I don't want to be associated with
there needs to be a kit for like
that's what it is.
Non-patriotic.
That's what
inclusive.
That's what it is.
Les is saying all this with his PSG kit on, fam.
It's mad. I hear what Les is saying. Yeah, there needs to be that. Maybe that's like we found a little gap in the market.
Yeah. Maybe. Can I just say I also wonder we're beating Germany, but it's not coming home, and the 1-1 score. But just thought
but you put down three eventualities.
I just chucked that in there. But I placed one bet. Do you know what I mean? So
I don't know, man. Yeah. Germany. You and Les, you both got that. Me and Dan. But I don't know if I'm
coming home.
I don't know if I'm having the final thing. I don't know if I'm having finals.
Alright, cool.
Anyway, did you celebrate Italian?
Me?
Yeah.
I got my AC Milan top hat for a quick one.
I just felt by support. I guess back in the real world, everyone's week's been all right. The weather's been bonkers. I've been outside every single day.
Bro, I've been outside. It's been fucking hot, bro. Hot. Working from home, absolute mare. But I've done 2 days in the office, and it was very nice, like aircon. Aircon. So what did I do? I done Wednesday and Thursday in the office, aircon, and then Friday. Yesterday at home, sweating buckets. Like. Mad. But I've been out on the bike. It's been decent.
Yeah, man. It's been. absolute bliss. And as ever, it's just like not consistent. They're saying next week's supposed to be like a whole week.
Wash out.
Rain, like, yeah.
I'm chewing. Like, I bought a fan. I told you, man, I bought a fan on Monday. What was the first day? It was like stupidly hot. Must have, let's say it's Monday, whenever it was, earlier in the week.
No, like Saturday. It was weekend.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah.
I bought a fan, and during the week, like a couple of days later, it's cold again.
So pack it up to next year.
I'm gonna fucking return it. Still got a box. I think the receipts there somewhere. Yeah, I'm chewing off that. But yeah, during this week, busy at fucking work, so I ain't had too much time to spend outside. Went for a walk one of the days. But you know when when you're about to leave somewhere, it's all of that last minute graft. I think next week should be a little bit more chilled because I've got 3 weeks left. So after that, it's just handover stuff, and then I'm out.
Have you got time off in between jobs?
Yes, yeah. I managed to get some time off, which I cannot wait for.
Yeah, you got a couple weeks off?
Works out to be like 4 weeks off.
That is so cold.
Yeah. It might be depending on who's listening to this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a decent amount of time off, so that would be dedicated to being in the gym, eating well, and cash sessions with Mike.
Come on.
Straight up. Rich, what are you saying? What's it been saying up north?
I haven't been up north. I'm a southerner, so I had to return home. Yeah. No, I've been down since. We didn't film last week. I had a wedding to film, which was really nice. As it was on the Saturday as well, so it was lovely weather. Good day all round, to be fair. But no, I've been down since. I'm down. I don't even know when I'm going back up there.
World Cup.
I'll go back up, innit?
World Cup 2022.
I'm chilling, man. I'm down here. I'm liking it still.
These.
Yeah, there's just more going on as well in the ends, isn't it? Like now, so I'm like, different.
You see, you said you filmed a wedding, yeah. Like, imagine if you were planning a wedding and you said, July, like it's hot last week, and then this week you're getting married. Like the difference is.
Yeah, I got a wedding later on.
It's
tough, you said, didn't you? Yeah.
I actually won't be on it.
Hopefully, I feel like I'd probably be like that. Just like, let's push it back. Let's cancel it a bit or something.
You can't, fam. You run so much fee. This is why you have to get married abroad, fam.
Actually, wouldn't be.
Like, if you want to guarantee good weather, you really can't do it here, bro.
Genuinely can't rely on these people, man. Yeah. Tough. Shout out to everyone getting married today on the 24th of July, man.
It's wedding season at the moment, man. There's bad things going on.
Yeah.
I've got another one like a couple of weeks. Bad things going on.
Make sure you're double vaxxed though, if you want to rave, or what is the new rules?
Yeah.
Like
from September, October, or something like that.
So you can go to a club now without being double vaxxed, but in 10 weeks you have to be double vaxxed.
So that's when Corona starts doubling up, innit? That's when it starts. That's when the reinforcements come in.
What a thing!
Fucking stupid.
How did you, man, celebrate Freedom Day?
When was Freedom Day? Monday.
Yeah,
fam.
I celebrated working from home, fam.
Yeah, same.
I ain't getting out there. No, I actually went into the office this week. My first time on public transport in a long time. I don't even know when.
Really.
But it was calm. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Felt safe or whatnot. Majority, 90% of people I saw, maybe 95, had masks on. People are still respecting the thing on mask. And it was all right. It was calm. Could read in that, fam. I was actually kind of excited.
Did you get a seat in that?
Oh, always, man. And no one sitting next to you for the most part, innit? So
Yeah.
Actually, like, the better experience.
Spread your legs, fam.
Yeah, I'm on this man spreading thing. So big time.
Do you man going to continue to wear masks in crowded places? Or you do you call them? Was it face diapers?
Where?
Face who?
Face diapers.
Nah.
Supermarket, Mike.
I don't think so. You know.
You're gonna keep the mask.
I think I've noticed it this week. So before, if I've like forgotten my mask at home or in the car or something, like, oh fuck, let me go get it. But then I went to supermarket this week and I forgot my mask in the car, and I was like, fuck it, like.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that. Like now, sometimes I get on a train, I don't put it on. I used to go to Tesco and like have to put it on, but now I just walk. I'm just like, I don't really care. And no one really stops you anyway.
I might just have one on me at all times anyway, or try to, and then
for public transport, I try to remember. Just because it's fucking grimy down there, man. Just in general.
Yeah, I've only been on public transport like twice. So
in shops and that, I'm not too bothered.
I feel like I'm gonna continue to keep it on. I was just having this discussion, and it's not like really a massive nuisance for me.
Me neither.
No, at all.
Other than when you like forget it. That's
like I said,
I'm not really too fussed about it.
The amount of times I've left the yard.
Yeah, I don't care. Like if I
got to a certain point, I'm like, I ain't got a mask, so I'll come back. That part is very annoying.
Yeah, I think that's why I was saying I'll keep one on me. If someone says, "Oh, you need your mask," I just put it on. I'm not like, "Oh, why do I need my mask?" Or like,
you're gonna do your civil rights.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, just
can't get your exempt lanyard.
Yeah, I think they got badges for them, don't they?
What's that for?
You got little lanyard.
You know, like pregnant women have on trains or public transport. I think they have them for the mask exempt.
Oh, okay.
I see all sorts of people wearing them. I'm like, I'm like, you can wear them.
Yes, I know a couple of people that have them that aren't exempt. But
it's playing the system, I guess.
Yeah, the rebels, man. The rebels. What was the first topic we had?
Music.
Dave's album.
Yeah, new music, man. New music.
And potential new music.
Has everyone listened to Dave's album?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
What we say, is it a classic?
I think
it sounds good. It sounds good.
Go on, Rich is gonna say something.
No, I think it's too early. I think we need to hold back on that shout, man. Just give things more time. I think we're too quick to label something live or dead. Like it's like chill, live with it for a little bit.
We're currently 36 hours into it.
Yeah, like come on, man. How are you gonna you can't pronounce it living or dead yet? I don't think. But I like it for sure. I knew I would as well. I really liked Psychodrama. The title of this had me from as soon as I heard about it.
Yeah, I like the title.
We're all alone in this together. And I just rate. You know, like I don't know if you man get this with certain artists. They can be, I don't know, lyrically good, or you can say their talent is of a certain level.
Yep.
But there's a lot of artists that I kind of just fuck with their mind. Like I like the way Dave puts things together and he connects dots and his subject matters and like Psychodrama. How old is Dave? Early 20s?
21 now, something like that?
Yeah, it's not.
Or 22 maybe.
2, maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, he was a young boy.
Very mature stuff. Like Psychodrama is very mature content
he's lived
for a young man to be putting out. And just in some of his tunes, the subject matters and all of that. So I knew I'd be here for it regardless. But even that being said, I'm very impressed. I don't know. I don't really want to rank it or anything yet. I don't know if I think it's better than Psychodrama, if I'm being honest. But I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you got to listen to it a few more times, isn't it?
I got to give it more. Yeah, I'm giving it maybe 1.5 spins.
Yeah.
Not too early, man.
But yeah, no, it sounds cold. It is cold. But yeah, would I call it a classic? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think if I'm gonna make like a prediction, I think I'm leaning towards that. It's cold, man, and it's like every song's cold.
Yeah,
I don't think there's like a skip.
You know what? The only song I didn't really take to. I didn't really like the Wizkid tune.
I feel like it's quite. It's just an attempt to
recreate,
like another Afro. Afro beats here.
Do you know when
formulaic, innit, Dan?
A little bit, and that's where I was just like, ooh.
You know when I asked that question in the group yesterday, the pop one.
That's the reason why.
It was listening to that song.
Okay, yeah.
That's new pop, innit? Yeah. That is the new pop.
So Rich,
for context, I'm saying I think I missed this question, or
no, I asked it in a different group. I asked the Mandem, is this Dave's pop album? I asked it jokingly because I don't think it is a pop album, but in comparison to Psychodrama, it's the more light-hearted and I think more palatable album of the two. But by no means a pop album.
I don't think it's a pop album, but I can see why you would say that. Or ask the question at least.
There's like 2 or 3 tracks in the middle where I think the tone changes from top to bottom.
Oh, completely.
But I think in the middle there's 2 or 3 tunes that are radio playable. They're playable on the radio. Then I think you get further down and it gets a bit more close. Then he reverts back to his Psychodrama kind of vibe. Right. But all in all, I think that album's good. It was a good listen. I've only listened to it once, and a few tunes more than once. But I'll go back and listen to it again. In terms of it being a classic, like we've said, it's super early. But out of the 2 albums as well, I think I prefer this album more. Just because I like to listen to music more than once. I think Psychodrama, or at least more than twice. I think Psychodrama, you can't listen to it all the time. I think it's one of the albums you listen to, you take in the songs and you rate the songs. But for me anyway, you're not really going to go back and be like, let me play that song. Whereas on We're All in This Together, it's a bit more vibe. You can kind of chuck a tune on and kind of run it again. Or an album's only, an hour long? I think it's 1 hour on the dot.
1 hour, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 hour on the dot, so you can play it again. And I'm all about short albums these days because I can't focus.
I think that's a long album these days. I think that's a long album. An hour of music.
No,
that's quite long these days.
That's short, man. In today's age, that's short. Man, do 15, 20 album songs, and I'm out by song 10.
I hear that.
The quality.
I think
12 songs is a decent.
I was going to say, I think for me, 12 songs is 12, the sweet spot, man.
12 is fun. And I think it's only because, I guess it's only that long because, what's the name of the tune? That's 10 minutes.
He's got a few tunes that
there's one of them's like, a couple of them are like 7 minutes.
I think it's Heart Attack. Heart Attack, right? Heart Attack is 9 minutes and 50.
And In the Fire, that's quite long, I think.
And he's got a lot of like skips almost, isn't it? Or like
which are kind of added on as well.
Yeah, which I like. I like that. I like when I do that, to be fair.
Some good choices of guests. I think the features are mad. Got a crazy feature list and it's kind of diverse as well. So he's got you have the Fredos. He's got
Snow
Allegra. Gets
James Blake.
I like Manny's on there, but James Blake was the one where I was like, James Blake produced or has some involvement with In the Fire as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cold.
So he's helped him, but them two working together was cold. I'd like to hear more of them together.
I think, I guess from like somewhat first-hand experience, but I feel like Dave, more so than artists that may be bigger than him, is a true artist in that sense.
Yeah.
I feel like, when we was at Wireless Stand, and I remember seeing him, he's just by himself. He didn't look like he was with any man then. He's wearing a pink hoodie, just nodding, man. Going about his thing. Like I feel like he's bare different. And just, I think off of, so the title of the album came from a conversation he had with Hans
Zimmer, isn't it? Yeah.
I just don't know if anyone who doesn't know who Hans Zimmer is. Hans Zimmer is like a famed Hollywood musician, really. I feel like if you like Dark Knight, that's Hans Zimmer. Like all of that's Hans Zimmer. So just to know he's having conversations with them, man, for me, tells me that you're in like completely different spaces. Different spaces. So I feel like he's that with that knowledge, it doesn't surprise me that like James Blake's on there at all, or that he can get to a Snow Allegra, person and that person.
Snow Allegra surprised me more than James Blake did, to be honest.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, because just I think you take his I think Dave's of I think to sort of what you're saying, Rich, is that his artistry is very different to I guess what you expect or your typical I guess UK artist.
For the most part, yeah.
Today, his thing is very of the mind. I'm thinking very differently than just song 1, song 2, song 3. There's definitely art to it, and I think I've listened to James Blake quite a lot, and he is like that. I think I always say they make great or good music. Not saying that Snow Allegra doesn't, but yeah, I just did not expect him to be on a track with Snow Allegra.
The only other artist, Mike, that I feel like is kind of similar in that sense, that seems to like disappear for a bit, really get into something, and make music that maybe a bit more than music in a kind of way. It's Kano. It's the only other person that I can see like a similar kind of vein.
I was gonna say
They're like they're managing to bear different genres.
I
feel like there's I see a similarity.
They don't need to be seen 24/7 all the time. But when they appear, they're here. Like
Sorry, Mike, I cut you out, bro.
I was just gonna say, who has a better opening 2 albums in the UK?
Only person that immediately comes to mind.
I know who you're going to say.
Challenge is Huss.
That's the only person that comes to my mind as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's like for these 2 albums to be his first 2 albums.
It's crazy when you think how far it could go, innit?
Yeah. Because he's still young, like so.
His life to be
fair
lived,
young.
Innit? It's funny you lot say that. I was watching Dizzy Rascal on Chucky's.
Oh damn! I've been
JD
meaning
in
to
the
watch
Duffel.
it.
I've not seen that. I didn't even know they had one.
If you can watch it, it's a good interview in terms of, I guess Dizzy's just being free and speaking on things that he hasn't spoken on, doesn't get the chance to, or doesn't choose to. But it's bare revealing, man. And he starts talking about how, he started linking up with like Calvin Harris, Groove Armada, all these other producers and whatnot, and making those little dancey tunes and whatnot. He's just a music man. All Dizzy wants to do is make
music,
either beats or verses where he just fucks it up and people go mad in it. But he said that living his life, which all these disco tunes and Dance With Me allowed him to live, number 1 for like 4 weeks, number 1 for 2 weeks. Like that lifestyle that he started living, he said that it kind of harmed him or prevented him from making like the gritty sounding music or the gritty verses that he wanted. So with Dave, he's a multi-millionaire, Aston Martin deals, this deal, blah, blah, blah. And he's 21, 22, let's call it. I just I want to see how his life impacts his music, because I guess after a while, what they talk about, like, go for a run out of silk sheets and silk pajamas, like boxers talk about like the hunger or like the life you're living kind of dictates. So it'd be just interesting to see how Dave remains hungry or keeps his finger on the pulse.
Do you know what it is? I think with that, I think again, to use, we talk about Kano a lot on this pod, but Kano's the example of you're not gonna get an album from me every year. You're not gonna see me all the time. I'm not gonna. Oh, there's many artists, but he comes to my head. You're like, to continuously do it. I think you end up. I think naturally as human beings, you get tired and you fall out of the hunger and the will to do it as much as you used to or want to do it before. So I think for Dave to continue his longevity and keep the pace that he's going, he'll just naturally slow down. So we won't have an album for a very long time, like Cole does or Kendrick does. We won't get them. We won't get them all the time. We might get a feature here, might get a feature there. Skep's done the same thing. I think to keep it going and not to get too comfortable, I think it will simmer down at some point, because we can get 10 clean albums out of him, but we won't.
You don't think so?
No way.
Quality over quantity, man.
No. How many albums have we got out of Kano? albums, not stuff before that.
In what? In almost like a 20-year career?
Yeah. 5, 6?
Not many.
It's different, isn't it?
It's less than 10, right?
Yeah.
So, but he'll drop something tomorrow, and it'll be the coldest thing you've ever seen or ever heard. Because I think you get time to go away.
To miss people as well. Yeah.
Kano took a few big breaks.
I think you get time to go away, to live life, essentially. Think about if you're going to come back, how you want to come back, how you want to live your life to come back. I think when you're churning out, keep churning, the period of time is too short for anything to really change, that you're going to end up falling into a bucket that, what's hot now? Drill. Right, I'm going to do 5 drill songs on a 12-song album. It's like, you sound like this person, you sound like that person, or we've already had this from 2 other people that came up 2 Fridays ago.
I think we could get like 10 albums from you, you know?
From Dave?
In this day and age, I don't even think people want to do 10 albums. Can do.
But
albums.
I'm talking...
Over 20 years, but...
Yeah. He's got years in him, bro. Years. And I was going to say, the difference is with like the Dizzy stuff as well. I think it's a different time, innit? So back then, you had to make that kind of music if you wanted to reach that kind of level, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas obviously you don't have to do that now.
Yeah, these guys haven't had to compromise themselves.
They haven't had to compromise themselves, which means there's a lot of like competition here, innit? So Dizzy's competition wasn't like you're not rapping against man.
Yeah.
Whereas there's Stormzy's, AJ Tracy's, whoever it is now, even like their gigs now, Gets now. These men are going to be releasing albums and going number 1, 2, 3, whatever, top 10. So you got to have that feeling. I want to be in this. Yeah, I want to be in this conversation as well. Everyone's keeping each other on their toes, innit? Whereas Dizzy was making these dance tunes, Dance With Me.
The industry changed so much.
Yeah, it's just
you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I think I'm with you, Mike. I think it's good. It should be, and it's going to be an interesting test actually. It should be easier to maintain, to have the same kind of music throughout your career now. I think a part of it we don't think about is your music should just change as you become older and as you grow anyway. So it's going to be interesting how that transition happens, because if you were growing kind of through your music, you never had competition then. Now you'll still have competition. So
exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly. So let's say Dave doesn't release an album in the next 2 years, 3 years. In that time, Kano, Get Gigs, AJ Tracy, Huss, they all release another album.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy's top 3, top 5, whatever. Dave's like, nah, I need to drop something now. Like, it's different, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting.
He's 2 for 2 in it at the minute. For
2 for 2. Yeah, 2 for 2.
But yeah, we'll be interested just to see how Dave and these other like young successful guys like manage their careers and where it goes. But if you can watch the Dizzy thing, because it's just very revealing, man.
Is it new, Dan?
Yeah, I think it's only like 2-3 days old.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw Chucky put
early
it up
bringing
on Insta, and I was like, I need to watch that, but it wasn't out yet.
He's going.
What, Dizzy? Yeah.
Every
time I watch a Dizzy interview, he's always basically just like, I don't care, like.
No, and he don't, and he's just like, I clocked this industry stuff from the start. People think that like I'm a recluse or whatever. He's just like, no, it's just like stupidness. Like, And he says, I know how I am and how I'll react in it, so I just take myself away from it. But he's like, Godfather. Like, let's take that Godfather thing, like alluding to Wiley. Let's take that away, because he said we both gained from being around each other. It's cold, man.
I'm gonna take that. I think he's got a show for Boy in a Corner soon in South London somewhere. I think Boy in a Corner, it's an anniversary soon, or it's passed a couple of days ago, or coming up. But I can't remember.
Surely that's coming up to 20.
I think it might be 20. That's
what is that, like 03 or something?
He's doing the show.
No, Boy in the Corner, I think it might have been before that. It's got to be like probably 2002 maybe or something. Like, I don't think much earlier though. I remember on my 14th birthday, my first girlfriend, 14 or 15th birthday, she bought me Disney Rock Showtime, like
2003,
which was the second album. Yeah. And I was gassed. I was like, oh my god, she loves me, like she loves me.
I remember that.
She doesn't love me. She got you Showtime.
His second album, there was songs on like FIFA Street and that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking, and he's a big deal, and he's right. He gets left out of a lot of conversations.
Yeah.
He's like banging on
quickly,
about how,
but is this not just what happens to like pioneers? Like when you think back to the early hip hop pioneers, both the man are like, nah, because Jay and that weren't the first, isn't it? Taking it to new heights. But isn't this history?
I think so. I mean? I think he is one of the originators, pioneers, and you don't always reap the rewards and like that you might deserve, or that like you're like the foundation you laid. But it's just like evolution, isn't it?
Because there's man in his class that are getting rated still today.
Yeah, I think he's.
Because I think like I know what you said. Rich, we've used that example before, and we've spoken about like
man, don't talk about
following them and all that.
And
but I think our ones of them are more like a Soul Solid or Garage Man, innit?
Yes, but Dizzy's
Garage and Jungle Man.
Post that, right?
Dizzy's like he's on the cusp.
He's a crossover. Yeah, he's a crossover. Yeah. He's definitely a crossover for sure.
Right, so where does the Dizzy generation end? Yeah, who was the next to who? You know, you had these analogies.
Okay,
like Malcolm, and then Rosa sat so we could. Who took the baton?
I don't know. I wouldn't say took the baton, but I'm thinking like people like P Money, maybe. I don't know.
From Dizzy?
No, that's not taking a baton. I'm talking a different generation, even though they're kind of crossover as well.
Yeah, it's techie.
Oh, that just come to my mind.
Yeah, I hear what Max saying like, in terms of like what you got. So what?
Because these men say that their pioneers are Heartless Crew,
Skepta still around.
Yeah.
MC Creed and all them lot. Like,
yeah.
It's a tough one, man. And I do hear what you're saying. There are still men that are around, but I don't think they. It's just his first album. The impact it had.
Still has.
The turmoil and the nonsense that he got into. The star kind of burned out a bit, but he's not finished at all. He's gonna like continue making music. Like all the young man chat to him, he just don't post pictures. You go to this guy's house, you go to that guy's house. I'm around. He said I'm
around. Yeah.
I'm just not with all the other stuff. I'm like, I like it, man. But I can't recommend it enough, man. So
he's not on getting involved in fuckery.
Gonna get that in.
No, I rate it.
Because he just knows himself. That's what he says. I know what I'm like. Cool.
Do you think we've had many albums, if you can name any, that sit in that same realm as Boy in the Corner does in our culture?
Yeah. Home Sweet Home. We brought out Kano, but Home Sweet Home definitely. It's better as well, but
better. I don't think it's more impactful.
Impact-wise, Les.
I don't think nothing.
I was leaning more towards impact.
Okay.
Music is obviously important.
I think I'm
possibly is like the equivalent.
Impact. What's that, Dan?
I think Psychodrama might be like a modern equivalent in like how it's like critically acclaimed, isn't it?
Walk in the Park.
Yeah, but like it's not big.
I don't think it has the critical acclaim. Walk in the Park. It has the street level.
Dizzy was like it was the first, didn't it?
Yeah, and you know what? He's like, Chucky was like, he was the first to do it. He's like, Miss Dynamite was the first to do it the year before.
Yeah.
A whole legend.
She was cold. That.
But I don't think
fair play.
Boy in the Corner is in its own league. Then there's ones above below it.
I would agree with Dan. That was a moment, man.
Just
a proper moment, like.
Yeah, if you're talking impact,
quality, like then that's
different conversation,
but I'd say watch that when you get the chance.
I'm taking that in fully.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that today still.
Speaking of music and music that came out, there's music that didn't come out. Come out, and the gimmicks,
my goat,
games just continue. It seems like Kanye's having a good spell and he's back-ish.
My goat.
And promised to give us an album on Friday. We're still waiting.
Yeah.
Days later. Looking forward to it. We bothered. We tired.
I'm looking.
Sorry, apparently it's not coming out in August this year.
Hey, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it sounds like.
He's an actual genius. Like, I love the guy.
Nah, it's donut. I'm looking forward to seeing what it sounds like, innit? I haven't got high hopes. I hope I'm wrong. Bro. I mean, is that shocking?
To be honest, as big of a Kanye supporter I am, I don't have high hopes.
What was the last good thing he released? Like
Pablo,
2016.
How long ago was that?
5 years ago. 2016.
Yeah.
Is it 5 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Right, cool. Yeah, Pablo. I wouldn't say that was like amazing though.
No, Pablo was
good. I like it. I wouldn't say it was amazing.
Very good. Do you know what? Yeah, this might be a wild shout. Nah, it's not. You know. What's it called? What's it? I can't remember the tune. Is it "Beautiful Morning"? Is like that sample or whatever.
That's that piece of music. That's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Might have been like that part of the tune might be like the best bit of music to come out in like a lot. I'm not even going to say it, but a very long time.
No, cool. Father Stretch My Hands, isn't it?
Yeah, until Kanye starts spitting though. If Father Stretch My Hands, when he starts spitting, it's just like you're chatting bare shit. But that little piece is mad. I thought Pablo was very good. In a way, it didn't surprise me that he done this big concert thing because I went to see Pablo in the cinema. There was a thing you could go to cinema and watch basically what
yeah.
around the world like all together, and it was cold.
I hate his cringe listening parties, man. They're so cringe.
It was so live to watch, man. But
it's live to watch, but like there's so many sycophants like standing around.
Yeah.
Trying to get eye contact from him and like get a head nod. Like, family.
I know what you mean, Dan. I know what you mean.
It's peak fandom, isn't it? Like, people are so strange, man. They're there, Yeezy'd out, like, you can buy the whole thing.
Trying to catch his eye line, like.
Wearing Yeezys to a Kanye event is fucking nerdy. Like.
Got your bomber jacket on.
It's so nerdy.
Yeah. Did he change Life of Pablo as well? Was that the one he changed?
Changed a couple tunes, updated it.
Let's not go on like it's classic though, like.
No,
I think
no one said it was a classic.
I think it's very good. I think we've mentioned like the best, like the top 3-5 albums in the last 10 years. It wasn't top 3 for me, but it's probably top 10.
It's up there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like Pablo.
Up there.
But Matt said, you're not expecting.
I hope I'm wrong, innit? Because I fuck with Kanye.
Him and Jay-Z coming back together.
That's what's got me intrigued because I've not really paid much attention to like Mike. I'm a little bit like I don't know what we got a gospel album like last year or the year before. I'm not sure what we're gonna get next.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect.
But then when I heard the tune with Jay, I was like, all right, I'm interested. I'm more obviously always interested, but that's got me hyped, ready to listen. I've seen some of the features as well. I'm like, okay, this could be. And people have said that
the reviews, isn't it? Basically, like online reviews.
Kevin Durant and that. Kevin Durant at the listening party. And what's his name? Justin LA Boy.
Yeah. So
I think
I don't know what to expect.
I think Kanye has done this to us fair times, to be fair. Since Pablo, he's been like almost threatening to drop for a long time. Like he had Yandy. He was supposed to be dropping for time. He's had bare music that was supposed to drop. He did release one album, that the Bipolar album, which is what I like to call it. Actually, it's called Ye.
Yeah. Filmed it in was it Wyoming? It was also
Wyoming. Yeah, which was a bit hit and miss. Largely forgettable. But it's for me, it's the things that have happened in Kanye's life that excite me about his new music.
So we're talking about effectively previously, Will sleeping in silk sheets give you stuff to talk about. But he's lived some things, I guess, in the last and talk about Pablo, last 5 years.
I think as like artists, you're impacted by like your environment and life in it. So I expect big things from this album. To be fair, I have a high bar still with Kanye because, I mean, he has big potential to miss, but when he hits, man. Like that's innit? Like when he hits, it's like memorable shit. So I'm excited about that one. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm gassed. I actually can't wait.
You see the life thing though, yeah? Like usually, people go through some stuff and then they come back with some heat.
Yeah.
But his things like it's affected him, innit? And changed him. So it seems.
So apparently, well, I mean, it's to
so
be seen,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's
what was
so I don't know, like
first album for you, Mike?
I think Pablo was okay. And then
My Beautiful.
Yes, what was it? Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah. And what was happening in his life then? Was that when he just got he just broke up with Amber Rose?
But listen, you not listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying it looks like it's changed. He's changed now, or it's affected him in a different way. Like
that as well, though, is what I'm saying. And I think Pablo was still solid, but you're right in that
I'm more thinking he's in the right sort of frame of mind or space to be making.
It's a different Kanye.
I get what Mike is saying.
You might not be able to draw on the old Kanye.
Yeah. But like I said at the start as well, I hope I am wrong in there, and I hope that happens.
That's why, to me, and I think I've said this, like the link up with Jay again, I think it's very, very important to the type
it's
of album
saying something in it.
Because I don't think I don't know what their relationship is now, but I like to think it's Jay is back in his ear, kind of telling him, don't do this, do that. Move this way.
My big brother was big brother.
Yeah. So big brother is back. So, and I think that is important. That shit fucking kills me. So I think that relationship being back on the cards is important to the music we'll get now. I think it will still be very Kanye-esque, but going forward, I think that relationship will determine what kind of Kanye we get.
I'm excited to see what we get.
But
it could be good, it could be bad, but it lets us know a few things. We get some clarity.
Yeah. So it's only ever going to be good music.
I don't know.
See what I did there?
Yeah,
I didn't even do that on purpose. Let's go.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I didn't. I swear.
Whatever.
I promise.
Not bad.
I'm gonna roll this week with the puns.
Yeah, not bad. All of this not dropping it though. Like, stop that, bro. Like, man done the whole. He went out on the field, put his socks on, his shorts, done the warm up. Do you know what I'm saying? When the ref was about to blow the whistle, he bottled it.
I don't know. I ain't got my shin pads on.
Yeah.
It's full time. I think he's probably scared to drop the same day as Dave.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
You know what?
Get out of the way.
And Avellino.
And that too.
Don't want any competition. Do you know what I was thinking? Do you know what I've been thinking?
Rich, don't back up them claims. What Dan said ain't true. But go on.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't try back at them claims. Go on.
Whatever good music trick, bro. Listen, what I'm saying is that Certified Lover Boy has been meaning to drop for time, and I feel like there could be something there.
He knows that it's gonna drop.
What are you saying, Wiggins? Let's try.
What you said? Drake was waiting for it to drop and then say, here's my thing.
I think Drake could do that.
No way.
They're both playing a sick game. So
one of them is more sicker than the other.
Now, Rich.
Yeah, sicker, man.
Len's a hater. He's a big hater, isn't it?
Yeah, Justin LeBoy was saying.
He was saying talking up, innit?
He was at Kanye's thing, the listening party, and that it's gonna be cold and yada yada yada. It's gonna be sick. Like, he's back. Then he said, the Drake interview is coming sooner than you think, yeah?
I saw that.
Drake put a cap comment, emoji, in the comments to that post, basically saying like, nah, there's no interview. So what Joe Budden believes is that Justin he's trying to play them off against each other. And Drake's aware of it. And he doesn't want to give any kind of indication because he did it previously. Told Kanye something, and now it became like a big sun. It's a whole sun.
The whole person.
Yeah, the whole person. So yeah, that is a train of thought. Or
I hear,
I didn't even know all of that, Dan.
They're both trying to play each other.
You're just, come on, fam. In tune. You hate her, man. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, I can see it.
I honestly don't think. I think if they released on the same day, I think the world might end.
Oh yeah, turn like electric internet. It's just like everything's finished.
What do you do after that? Like I'm being dead serious as well. What do you do if Drake and Kanye release on the same day? First of all, who do you listen to first? Because whoever you listen to first is will skew some opinion, some train of thought, mess up some timeline. It's gonna fuck something up.
Yeah, I'm listening to Kanye first.
Because you are saving the best till last.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, that would be a mad thing.
Yeah, no, I honestly I don't think Drake. I think they are they're tussling.
Yeah.
But it's just not a physical thing. But I don't think
if just got better.
If Drake releases on the same day Kanye does, or a bit soon after.
Hey, Muggy.
I'll never say a bad word about it. I don't really, but if Drake does, then I'll be like, yeah, he's legit. His thing.
I would be reason too. Yeah, just putting on revenge, man, for a long time. So we shall see.
Yeah, that would be very interesting.
That would be very interesting. That will be very, very nuts.
Yeah, one of the biggest days in music, pop culture ever.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, do you think that thing can ever be rekindled? By the way,
probably not, man. I feel like the kid thing crossed the line, and then the rumors of like women, wives, and stuff.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, how true these things are, innit? I suppose.
Yeah,
but I feel it feels like Drake's at the point of. Yeah, this is I've got no interest in chatting to the man or talking to anyone on his side. Even the whole Pusha thing as well. That's from Kanye's camp or good music. So yeah, we're not paying. And if Drake is such a bad man as he likes to remind us, then yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen. No man with any integrity will be like, yeah, man, it's cool, man. These things happen. Like,
I think time plays a part as well. I never thought I'd see Gucci Mane and Jeezy on the stage together.
Real talk, and lives were lost in that one. But it doesn't mean that they're.
I can see it. I can see it.
All that means is that we ain't gonna kill each other here. But we're not best friends after that.
Yeah, they're not calling each other.
No, I can see it, bro. Jay and Nas, bro. The examples man just gave, wives or girls and kids.
Yeah,
it was all spoken about. Bit mad as well.
I think it's them things are always, and as the saying, so you essentially forgive, but you never forget. And I think maybe that's just how I am. But yeah, we ain't ever patching up. Yeah. Like I might not want to kill you in like 5 or 10 years, but yeah,
I'm not gonna have too many meals and.
Nah, I'm not gonna hell you if I see you on the train and that. It's yeah. Make sure
you don't Kanye on the
hold it on now.
Guy Shoreditch.
Yeah. Mike said Muggy, and Muggy reminded me of Love Island. Whenever you say it.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking then. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Come
on. What are our thoughts on the week where people say Love Island is back? I'm not quite there yet.
Nah, it's not.
Nah. It's been a cold week.
It's been a decent.
I think it's been a very good week.
Nah, it's been a good week, boys.
I'm not completely up to date, by the way.
You just missed yesterday, yeah?
I missed Friday's episode. Yeah, I mean, inform me.
Like I'm saying, it's a good week. So if this week, was times by the last 4 weeks or whatever, you'd be like, this is a cold series.
Yeah, for sure.
In terms,
I think it's been a good week. I think it's been a very good week.
You know what? I don't know, man. There's one theme. Like, they've stretched the Toby, Chloe, Hugo love triangle
No, that was like two things, but then obviously the three new people came in. You had AJ came in. I don't know, was that this week as well or back in the last
week? Late, but yeah.
Things were happening. Yeah, there was a lot of.
I think I'd say
yeah, but yeah, obviously Toby decided to choose the new girl. What's her name again? The tattoo girl? Abigail. Yeah. Over Chloe.
AJ.
New AJ.
Yeah. And people are a bit torn on it, really, on what you should and shouldn't have done. For me, it's quite clear. It's not really that. Go on, Rich.
No, you said what's quite clear. Like you haven't.
Like for me, it's not. Well, so he chose Abigail, yeah. But people are like, but you just dropped this girl and blah 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 blah. Bro, they've been with like 2 weeks. Cool. People are moving like they were like married, yeah. But also people are moving like it was just a surprise. That they done the recoupling and he chose this other girl, yeah. Whereas, like Dan said, the last 2 nights or previous night or two before that, like the whole thing was, he was getting to know this other girl and he had words with Chloe. He said, I'm going to get to know her. So it weren't like a surprise. It weren't a shock. I think, they just done the recoupling that, they fucked him with that. Timing.
I know what they're doing, Mike.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I agree with Mike. I just think Toby is not the best at explaining his thoughts, his opinions. And he needs to stop asking everyone for a chat because no one wants to. And he does it weird. It's just funny and weird at the same time. But yeah, I just think Toby hasn't been great in getting his message across. So it's made him, to me anyway, made him seem a bit silly, a bit childish.
Stupid, man.
I think if he, with a bit of explanation and some tact, he could have sort of mitigated like the outburst of emotion that Chloe keeps having. Because I think to her, in her world, she's like, right, we had a conversation. 2 days later, you're on this girl, you're linking arms or whatever. Then a day later, recoupling and you're picking her. It's all happening very quickly. It's happened in the space of 2 days for us. I don't know how long, whatever, been doing their thing, but it just seems like Toby hasn't gone about the best way.
Yeah, but like I said to you,
breaking that off.
Like I said yesterday, Les, that's not his fault. The timing ain't his fault, innit?
The timing is nothing that he can help, and you're gonna pick who you want to kind of
like. Because if they didn't do the recoupling thing,
he'd still be with.
He would have been getting to know this new girl as well, and then made his decision, innit? And everyone would have been like, all right, cool.
But then I think
age plays a part, by the way. Sorry.
Say that again.
Do you think age plays a part in him being unable to explain?
I think it does, but not as much as it has. If that makes any sense.
I think it does. But I think he's
leaning on it.
Right. I think he's putting it on a little bit. Like some of the things he said, I've never not so much to do with age, but being in relationships. I've never done this before. Like I'm new to this. Like it's like come on, bro. Like be a little bit emotionally smart. But yeah, I definitely think age has a part to play. But then you look at Liam. He's one of the
21 or something like that.
Like the most mature 21-year-old they've ever seen. Maybe it's down to the individual, but who knows?
Yeah. And Hugo, bro, what are you on that?
Oh yeah, that was wild.
The outburst.
Do you know what affected me, bro? Do you know what affected me yesterday? He's not acknowledged like what he's done, and he can't see what he's done. He kept going, but you chose Chloe. Bro, he had to make a decision. You didn't have to outman.
Yeah.
Like you chose to outman, innit?
Yeah. But again, Mike, this is where I think, and maybe we don't obviously get an hour of it, so we don't see the whole thing. But this is where I think, again, Toby's not explaining things to him so he understands.
Yeah, he needs to be saying that.
But
he's not.
Maybe because it's on TV and they behave differently, but in the real world, man know how they're dealing with that situation.
Yeah. But he's not even saying like what he's saying is like, oh, you need to be saying, get your point across.
Exactly.
Say you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas I had to make a decision. Like, Hugo's,
and I've confided in you and said, bro, what should I do?
Bro.
Like, bro, if you're not on then but then you've turned around and given some when he's giving that speech.
Did you see that, Richie?
Yeah, I saw that.
That would have been Thursday, Thursday. When he's giving that speech, like something in me would have just made me stand up.
No, I'm stopping the speech. Certainly stopping the speech.
Said, like, what are you talking?
I'm standing up.
You know when you do something, but you ain't thought about what you're doing, but you're doing it. Now you're doing it.
No, I'm standing up. Hugo, you're right. Like, straight away, like.
Yeah. So he's not speaking anymore.
No. Recoupling's done for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Like.
He's had a stinker there. But some people are saying, like, yeah, he's done the right thing and
no, fam.
No, people like to see that, but I don't know if it's done the right thing. I think my thing is, bro, it's more the public thing, isn't it? Like, if that's what you feel, tell me, bro. Like, pull me aside, say, I think that's the right way.
Yeah, why would
you don't do it live and direct like that? But I did think it was wild that Toby picked Thing. I thought that was wild still.
I thought he would.
It surprised me, man. I was like,
have the balls to.
Wow, this new thing's been in there for 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, I kind of saw it coming even from before she was in.
Kind of wild still. So I get why. I get a lot of people's opinion on agreeing with Toby, but agreeing with Hugo. But I don't think Hugo dealt with it very well. Like.
Execution was poor.
Yeah, I get why people would feel like, oh, it's a bit mad, but they're not realizing they're in Love Island. This is what happens, isn't it? You can't meet a girl 2 weeks to go out of a bunch of 6 girls, and then that's you done. Like,
why not?
We do Liam and
that's not always the case though. So that's like saying, let's go any room. There's 6 girls in there. You pick one, and then that's you done. Like,
to stay forever.
Yeah, like it don't work like that, fam. Yeah. Like he probably liked Chloe the most out of them 6 girls. Cool. Now there's another girl. I said it from ages ago. Anyway, I saw him always busting out of that.
Yeah. Who do you think? Who would you pick? Abigail or Finn? Sorry.
Abigail.
More your type. Oh yeah.
Abigail. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Chloe's reaction as well was interesting.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Crying.
Like, shit. Yeah. You took him from someone else. Like.
Yeah.
And it was all love. It was all good.
Instant karma, man.
And I think she's a little bit, because I think she was willing to bust out if someone came her way.
If Tyler or Ted was feeling it, she would have.
See her reaction when that Tyler you come in. Yeah. She's like, oh shit, like this is gonna be a problem. Like, but he's not on you, innit? But if he was on you,
yeah. Castle and more next week.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Me, Mike, and a couple of other boys were watching Love Island like together. We met up in the evening, and we were watching it together. Yeah, and we were like, we were talking. We was like, we was trying to figure out when Castle Moore would like come about. We was like, nah, it's got to be like. So it's like it's been 4 weeks, so it's got to be this week. But when was it last year? It was about this time right now. So probably like next week or this week. So they got to like the end of the episode, and I think Sharif was like, "Oh no, Casamore's got to be like tonight, or they're gonna announce it tonight." So they got to the end of the episode. They show Casamore, yeah. Man are shouting like, "Yeah!" Like man are standing up, clapping. Man are standing up, clapping. So funny.
Football back, man.
It was proper
indication. There's no football running.
But
it's just gonna be bare funny.
That would be good.
Yeah. But yeah, Rich, all you really missed yesterday was
the fallout.
Yeah, him talking to Toby and Hugo talking, Toby and Chloe talking as well, and then at the end they just showed a little preview of Castle Moore.
Oh yeah, Jake.
Jake made.
He's a sly one, you know. His intentions across the last few days, he's been trying to get Liv to say, "I love you."
I love you.
The last 2 days, he's been trying. She's eventually said it, he hasn't said it back.
He didn't say nothing.
Yeah. He's just setting her up. He just needs to know that's locked in.
It's on the Sky Plus. We got that recorded.
He made it official in it, which they're now like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh yeah, okay.
They done the whole.
I was saying to the Mandem yesterday, I rated the whole the setup.
Les was rating it. I'm like, bro, like she knows what's going on now. Like it's not a surprise anymore.
No, my thing, it's not. My thing's, excuse me.
Your thing weren't a surprise, innit? Your thing.
It wasn't so much. Yeah, it wasn't so much the surprise. It was more the fact that everyone was involved and everyone like kind of had a part to play in it.
It's not for me, fam. But yeah, I was saying, Walks, like, you know, he was sat down there waiting for her to come, and then someone went and got her, brought her over, and he's like, from there, she knows like what time it is.
It's another night, like a normal.
Of course she knows.
Yeah, but he's slightly toxic, but it's going under the radar.
Nah, I reckon they're good, man.
Bro, he's been trying to get her to say "I love you" for like 2-3 days. She said it.
Yeah.
Did he? Did he say something to the boys though? A couple episodes ago, after their date or something like that. Or he said he's slightly falling or some shit like that.
He ain't said it to
me. Yeah. Go watch that, man. Go watch that. If he busts out Castle Moore or she busts out.
Yeah. National scandal. I'm here for it, man. It's good TV.
That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's all about, bro.
Get the Liam and the Millie out of here.
Get them out.
They could. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, them two are the only safe couple, really. I think. I've seen wilder things.
Jake and Libby.
Yeah.
To bring back old Mike's energy, man. Can't wait for that.
Yes.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, Sunday's due to be a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What are we saying, boys? Is it a bringing thing?
Bringings.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make it happen.
You lot got some, yeah? I've actually got one.
I don't know if I do.
My bringing, so I spoke about the Avellino album as well. So I listened to that yesterday as well, and I'm rating it as well. I think Avellino's very cold. And he dropped a freestyle about a week ago, so just before the album dropped, and it's called 4 Seasons Freestyle.
Okay.
I just think it's cold, man. Very, very good. So
that was very good.
Yeah, very good. The freestyle is cold. So so Avellino 4 Season Freestyle, and it's on YouTube.
Cold.
Cool. My bringing this week is it's a YouTube like series by Lad Bible TV. I watched quite a few of them, and I was going to bring it before, but I don't know why I didn't. And it's a series called Minutes With, and it's like 14. The minutes vary depending on what it is, but there's like I think probably like up to half an hour, like a mini series of they get people from different walks of life just talking about what they do or their like particular story. So like the most recent one I watched was 40 Minutes with a Porn Star. There's like
a few more, bro.
Very different ones with like a prison guard. What was the other ones that I watched? Dr. Alex from Love Island is on there as well for some weird reason. But it's a good story. You get people that have been in prison, like some of the maddest prisons they've been to, man that like smuggled drug like across like different countries and shit. So yeah, I'd say definitely check that out. It's on Lad Bible TV on their YouTube channel, and it's called Minutes With.
Okay, cool. Dan? I don't have one.
You don't have one. Cool. My one this week is from an artist called Larry June. It's off his album called Orange Print. It's got like a slight Dom Kennedy feel at times, but the tune I'm going to bring in is called Intercepted, featuring Money Man. There's a decent little video of it as well.
Nice. West Coast rapper?
I believe so.
Come on. Cold, boys.
Nice, lovely.
Yeah, that's episode 215.
215.
Yeah.
Please like, share, subscribe, follow all of them. It's the Mandem podcast.
Keep it locked.
Ding.